Alright, hello and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. Yes. I believe I am fully prepared to just straight continue with the story. Yes. Which I think is this one. Yes. Let's do it this way. I think this is the one I should be doing. Chamber of the Alpha Pariah. Yes, yes. This is the one we do, so off we go there. I probably should have read that. Oh, well. Survivors of the Van Winter House. Mostly pirates at this point. Ooh, that don't look good.
This place is a despicable hive of heresy and corruption.
Our crew members became wanted fugitives after the purge. They found refuge and sought to make a livelihood the best way they could.
It still won't absolve them from their sins against the Imperium. What should I be looking for?
Each of our void stations had a harbor master to supervise the operation of the port facilities. If the Cavalier still frequents this place, which I'm sure it does, this man must know its whereabouts.
Fight fire with fire.
I mean, they didn't have to become Chaos worshippers as pirates. I mean, they could have just been pirates and assholes. Didn't have to go Chaos as pirates, Chaosy pirates. That's just foolish. But then also not entirely surprising either. You should probably pop the shield and whatnot. Ow, I'm burning. Or am I? I don't know. It doesn't really tell me if I have any dots on, does it? Dots on me, anyway. How long should I play this? Like, I could just easily get the main story done and done with and then not do anything else. But then there is a lot of additional stories that can be done. As you've seen, there are 2 other stories that can be done, which I'm not entirely sure if they're DLC or expansions or what they are. They might just have been, you know, updated stories to go with it. I don't know. I don't remember. I know that they are stories as well, but I don't remember. I mean, I don't... They're obviously their own campaigns, but I don't know if they're... I don't know. Should I continue after I've done the main story? I don't know. I probably should, or I could go do a game that's super short and quick, and then come back to it. Or I could probably go back to Skyrim. I should probably keep doing Skyrim. I haven't actually finished Skyrim since I started another playthrough. Because I think I had just finished the Civil War. I think I stopped on the Civil War.
Inquisitor, if I may, do you think that if I help you find the logbook, it could clear my name?
I seriously doubt it. Herman van Winter was found guilty of trafficking heretical artifacts and consorting with forbidden cults. Your entire house was deemed to be an accessory to the crime.
With all due respect, Inquisitor, I knew my father. He was a sly old fox, a trader who refused neither coin nor adventure, but he was a true servant of the Imperium.
The Holy Orders thought otherwise.
And the blind faith of one's daughter doesn't help all that much. But then it depends, how blind was she? That's the question, I guess.
Kill the heretic!
I can move while I hold down that Exterminatus fire pillar, which is a bit weird. Bit weird. I think I need to get a new staff soon. Damage out on this one is falling a bit, isn't it? I wonder if I can get one with AP attached. That'd be nice. What is the weapon power level of my weapon? Item level 31. I have armor that's 44. My level is 47. I could probably do with a new staff. It's a little outdated. Why do I have all these items? Did I not go through my inventory the last time I played? Probably not. Don't think any of these are fire stick. Yeah. But I think in between episodes, I should probably make myself a new stick. Could very much do with a new stick, yes. Yes, yes. New stick is required. I am in news as to what I've been doing. Playing. Trying to finish Echoes of Ironcrad. I've almost finished that fucking game. I've finished the story itself. I just need to finish up a few side quests. And the post-game campaign thing. And then I'm moving on to another game. Which is probably going to be Power World. I haven't played Power World since before they removed the ability to... The last time I played was when you could still throw a sphere and it would... You know, you could still throw one. The last time I played was before that was removed and all the bullshit with Nintendo happened. So it's been a very long time. It's entirely possible the save I had from back then probably doesn't work. Probably does not work. And even if it did, who knows how much that's gonna break shit? You know? Who knows how much is broken because of that and how much is outdated in that? Fairly certain at that stage the max level was 100. No idea what the hell it is now. And apparently there's like main story quest lines and shit. Probably in that regard it's probably similar to Dune Awakening in terms of the way the story is. Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't watched any trailers. Aside from like shorts that show off some of the new POWs and then the announcement trailer for 1.0, I watched that. Stupid sexy cat and octopus, squid, POW. I very much want those two. Yes. Yes, yes. I want those two POWs. But I decided I wasn't going to play it. Because the moment I start playing it, I'm probably not going to stop playing it. So I had to finish what I was currently playing, which was Echoes of Ironcrad. Because I very much wanted to get that game done and finished. Which I'm very much in a position to do. Like I said, I just got to do side quests and that's it. Finish off the side quests and then do the level 200 end game thing, which I could probably do. I'll just put the game on the easiest setting and then use my most powerful OP bullshit. Go tear it apart on the easiest setting and just get it done. Which probably wouldn't be too hard all in all. What am I doing? Find the Harbor Master. Where the fuck is he? I haven't even been looking at the map. That probably would have told me. Actually, not that far away. Should have been following that, but I've been fucking around while I've been talking. Did I level up? No idea. I seem to have accidentally used a Medicaid at some point, and I don't know when nor how.
That's your man, the Harbour Master.
He doesn't look too talkative.
So let's just go fuck him up. Oh, yeah, almost finished with that game. And it doesn't have a New Game Plus. So I'm probably never going to record it. Why? Because it's not a very good game to record. 50% of the time? No, it's worse than that. 80% of the time, you are running around. Just running around the map. 50% of the time. You know, you're just running around trying to unlock the map and just get all the things on the map. is what you're doing for most of the time. And if you're not doing that, you're running dungeons. You're just in a dungeon, clearing the way to the end of said dungeon. And in terms of enemies, not a lot of variety. It's fairly boring in terms of variety.
The Harbour Master refused interrogation. Tell me he wasn't my...
Maybe not. All our harbour masters used to log everything into a central cogitator.
I'll find that cogitator.
Well, it must be this. But yeah, it's probably not gonna record it. Don't really want to stream it unless they do New Game Plus, because there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I can redo the main missions, but there's also a lot of stuff in between the missions that are story, and you're not gonna get those unless you do like a New Game Plus or Start Fresh. And there's no way in hell I'm starting that game again, because the only thing I want from that game are the schematics from chests, and 90% of the chests are just consumables, and it's bullshit. My dear friend, I wish to apologize about the recent delays. You can imagine the logistical and collateral difficulties with these livestock shipments. The current leadership is open-minded about our dealings, but some of the surviving Van Winter old-timers have certain reservations about dealing with their narrowly minded, considered as a cult. Understandable reservations, I may add, from our perspective, of course. After all, they were serving under a extremely wealthy and dignified road trader dynasty for their whole life. This transition must be very troubling for them. Old Grexus may look like a liability in the light of recent events, but his connections are valuable for our organization. We have to politely refuse your proposal, for now at least. However, we will keep him under strict supervision to avoid his interference in the future. The last portion will arrive in less than 20 cycles. Wasn't sure if that was an 8. Stay prepared. Safe travels.
Captain, are you familiar with a man called Nathaniel Grexus?
He was my father's most trusted captain. A boisterous fellow, but a good man.
Your former house members made a pact with a cult, and he refused to follow them into total depravity. They keep him locked up here somewhere.
I would humbly suggest that you find him then. He could be useful.
Indeed. And thus I intend to. Ooh, a chest. Yeah, the game is okay. I would give it a somewhere between a 5, 6, or 7 in terms of score. There's also one massive, painful, hateful fucking decision that it ends on a cursed cliffhanger.
I am the sanctioned flame.
It feels like there's half a story in the game. And I despise cliffhangers with great vitriol. Hate cliffhangers. I mean, I love Kaiju number 8, but that season 2 cliffhanger that feels like there was one episode missing. Ooh, ooh, boy. That's some hate-filled bullshit right there, man. But yeah, I think there's DLC or expansion, and it damn well better be an end to the game, because if they intend to milk it, that's not going to be successful. It's going to be a hard bargain trying to milk that one. Oh yeah, that'll be a hard bargain if I must say. So there's either a good chunk of DLC that finishes the story, or an expansion that finishes
Captain
the
Grexus,
story.
I need you to come with me.
I need a few bottles of Amasec to invigorate my weary soul, and then I'm off to kill all these mongrels.
They have already paid for their crimes, Captain.
Ah, I hope you made them suffer. How can I assist you then?
I must find the astute cavalier. It might have visited this station.
It was here, aye, until these sniveling rats sold our flagship to a group of abhuman filth. Oh.
Do you know where the cruiser is now?
No.
There was a cruiser?
But I've heard
Damn.
rumors about where it's heading. Take me with you,
Well, I
and I
mean,
can help.
the smallest ship in Battlefleet Gothic is considered a light cruiser, then I think it's heavy cruiser, then battleship. I think it was heavy cruiser. Either way, there's 3 cruisers and a battleship. From what I remember. Away! We're not taking him with us? Oh, how sad. How sad. Should have taken him with us. Seems like a good chat. Oh. No, new level and a passive point. Wow. Oh, he did come with us. Well, let's speak to
My
him.
sweet Ragnar. What a cheerful sight for these sore eyes.
Captain Grexus. I haven't seen you since you vanished without a trace. Right after you were proved innocent.
It was shameful of me, I know. But I simply couldn't bear to witness how others suffered for your father's misgivings.
You're talking about a house purged for charges of heresy.
House Van Winter was filled with shady elements, no question about that. Some of them even kept me as a prisoner.
Your point being?
Not all of them are backstabbing scoundrels. Ragnar deserves a clean slate, and you won't find a better ally in the sector. Apart from old Grexis, of course.
Start with telling me where I can find the Cavalier.
I overheard my former crew members gossiping about this cult, and a world they were planning to visit with the ship. I'll give your navigator the coordinates.
Okay. Duh. Well, I hope you will enjoy this episode. Yes. I'm going to make a new stick. Thanks all.